Seems we've been eating these chemicals here for so long. They went and thought, what the heck? Let's go ahead and throw in some lab-grown meat. Surely they'll eat that too. And so while we pitter and patter, certainly do many of these things go unchallenged. And where there are those who do challenge them, they tend to only have so much backing when they need it most. And so now, as they contrive of these different ways and means to convince the mass population that the world is warming and your cattle is warming the earth, so we need to get rid of cattle and grow the meat ourselves in a laboratory, much how they, not even 150 years ago, had cut down all the forests. Since then have they created dominion in the food chain, the food supply. And if I can control what you eat, then surely I can control how strong that you become. In a general sense, those being unaware of what they put into their bodies, becoming weaker over time. However, this modicum of existence has given us complete contrast, and in such, we have long let these things build and prepare for these resolutions. First and foremost, I will give thanks to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit for carrying me through these trials, for bestowing upon me these revelations, and for giving the endurance to do so. Secondly, I will most importantly want to thank the Holy Body for holding their faith during thy trials, for many things had come against us, many things which do seek to further conspire in their ways and elements. However, last but not least, I want to thank those who have come against thee and who had applied pressure, for without doing so, then could have not forged any of us into who we may have become in this day. And so as we strive to evolve and to exceed old expectations, so too must we allow for the fluidity of life to remain in its essence and in its form, with many of these trials bringing high duress upon the collective. So do what you will to release those anxieties. To my brethren who has walked through the fire, who has held their faith, and who has come in favor with the Lord, may you build your kingdom, and may you not have more than 10 wives, lest you become like Solomon. And that goes for all of us. However, 3 shall be sufficient for thee. But not only this, where 1 and 1 has always been perfect, so 2 shall that remain. For those who are baptized in the waters have begun their journey. And for those of you who have walked through these trials and you have not been burned, know that you have since exceeded in your journey. And because of this, you deserve to be rewarded, as we all seek to steer in a new direction, one that doesn't seek to belittle the populace, and one that doesn't seek to deplete the populace, one that doesn't seek to bring harm, repetitious cycles against the populace, one that shall restore and reclaim those things which were taken, these things that can deeply upset us. We shall reclaim with vigor and with no remorse for the darkness therein. So where you see the systems they have built to protect their image, we also do have to look deeper. Otherwise, we become part of the game and not always the best character in that game. However, life on earth has never been about how far that you have fallen, lest it be you have done unspeakable things, how far you have fallen, but how far that you can rise from where you have fallen. So know that as hard as it may get in any of your journeys or any of your trials, to keep the faith and to cultivate your light and your meaning, follow your purposes. Let love lead before pride and before jealousy in these things, for they can deplete us sooner than we could have hoped for. Looking back across time, we have seen many things play out, many beautiful things, many ugly things. So as we go through the folders and the sections, seeing the greatness that we are within, when we cultivate that on a societal level, therefore is the appetite to change. And in these past days, seeing how truly ugly we can become, it's only ever more present than our reflection upon one another, that it should grow with depth and further clarity moving forward, enhancing our own communities, not just in prayer, but in guidance, where we can guide, and leading, where we can lead. Without this, we are left to listen to the highest bidders.
Woohoo! Woohoo!